Hello, my dear friends. So, I'm here with the part 2 of the factorization. So, here, children, in the factorization means when we represent something in factors. So, here, when given expression is the difference of two squares, so we will be using this identity for factorization of that kind of a expression. Okay, so let's start understanding a few questions. So here I'm taking this question is 4x square minus 9y square. So first we will represent it in the whole square. Every term we will represent in the whole square. See, then we will compare with the identity. So here we have a, the value of a is 2x. So we will write it here on the left hand side, on the right hand side, and the value of b is 3y. Here you can see clearly a square minus b square is equal to 2x whole square minus 3y whole square. So we do write it in the form of a and b. So it helps us a lot. So now we will write left hand side is equal to right hand side. Okay. So what we will write here? 2x whole square, 3y whole square. So we will write one time in addition, like a plus b, a minus b means 2x. Yeah. 2x plus 3y. This is equal to a plus b. 2x minus 3y. This is equal to a minus b. This is the only thing which you have to do in this type of factorization. So it was very simple. So we are going to understand a few more example after this where we will use this identity. First term square minus second term square can be written as first term plus second term multiplied by first term minus second term. So here after this, I'm going to take a few more example from your book only. So here we have 16x raised to the power 5 minus 144x raised to the power 3 or x cube. So in this type of numbers or expression, we cannot represent each term as a whole square. Can you write x5 as a whole square? No. Can you write x cube as a whole square? No. So in this type of a question, what we are going to do, we will take a few terms common. We'll take the highest common factor out of this. So here it is HCF of these 16 and 144. So let's find out. There are many ways to find out the highest common factor. But you see, here we are going to use this method for finding out the highest common factor of 16 and 144. So it will go 9 times. So 16 9 times 144. So here we know it is the our highest common factor, that is 16. So now we'll come to our solution. What we will take common? Now clearly we know that 16 can come common from both the numbers. Now we will see x raised to the power 5 and x raised to the power 3. Here we clearly can take x cube common. So what is left from here? 16 is already common, so nothing from the number side, and x raised to the power can written as x into x into x into x into x means 5 times x. Okay, so clearly 3x we can take common as the minimum power. So what is left here? X raised to the power 2, because 3x we have used as a highest common factor and we are left with only 2x. So here 144 can be written as 16 into 9. So 16 we have taken common. So what is left with us to write inside the bracket is only 9. And x cube was already common. Now in the next step, you see, we will write it 16 x cube as it is. And now you see, this is the important point. Again, x square minus 9 can be written as a whole square of both the terms. Here you can see x whole square minus 3 whole square. Okay, so again you will start comparing with that identity which you remember initially, a square minus b square. So here a is x, b is 3. This comparison, this is very important, children. It's help you to avoid your mistakes. So outside bracket term 16x cube will come as it is. Now this identity we know how to use. one time in both the sign, both the numbers, one time in addition, one time in subtraction. Like you can see x plus 3 multiplied by x minus 3. So here is your answer. We'll remove the extra bracket from here, and your answer is 16x cube, x plus 3, x minus 3. Now move to the next question, children. This is another type of a question. I'm trying to cover all different type of question here. So here is another type of a question where you have the whole square of first term, and in the second term you have only minus 1. So how we are going to use this? First, this clearly seen, this is a whole square, and you all know that this 1 can be written as whole square in itself, okay, because 1 into 1 is always 1. So our value is not changing. So here we will start comparing, because both the terms are there in the whole square. So we know that we can apply the identity clearly. Okay. So here if you start comparing from that identity, a square was the first term. So here our a square, the value of a is equal to 2x plus 5y. Okay, this is important. And now the b square is, here the b value of b is 1. Clear? So this point is important to understand, children. Now nothing is there. If you understand this comparison, everything is easy for you. Now you clearly know that one time you have to add the numbers, one time you have to subtract the numbers. So we are adding a plus b. The value of a was 2x plus 5y plus 1, and a minus b is 2x plus 5y minus 1. So here you have applied the identity carefully. Okay, so this is the last step, as all the terms are unlike terms. So how you'll decide? So you'll start finding out what can be the next step. Here you cannot do any next step as all the terms are unlike. So children, hope you are understanding the concept. Wherever you have the problem, please pause the video and watch it again. So here is another type of a question, in very interesting question and very important question also this is. So here also you have to compare only. When you see two terms and both the terms are in the form of a square, so you don't confuse with another identity. Simply you are going to apply, you have to apply this identity which we are using from our first question. That is a square minus b square. So here when you will compare, this first term is equal to a, that is l plus m, and second term, that is l minus m, it will be equal to b. Okay, if you understand this comparison, as I told you, then nothing is there. You understood the concept. Now we know simply we have to add the terms a plus b. So we will put the values. A is L plus M, B is L minus M. We have simply substitute the values of A and B. Okay, now we have to write A minus B. So let's see how I'm writing A minus B. L plus M minus. Now inside also you have minus, so you put one extra bracket and then you write the another term in bracket which you have to write yourself. Okay, now you see M minus M will be cancelled, L plus L is left, and here you open the bracket first, L plus M minus, outside minus, inside sign will change, you know, minus L plus M. Now L will be cancelled and M is left. Now what we will have to write in the next term as L plus L 2L, M plus M 2M. Okay, so now you multiply the terms, 2 into 2 is 4 and L M. So this is your final step. Please watch and try to understand. After watching this video, try to understand all these type of question once again by from your side only. Okay, so here I'm moving to the next question. So in this next question, children, you see I have done the first step. So what we have to do, you have to take this x square as it is, and the remaining 3 term can be written as a combined term. So this you have to see, because nothing was coming from all 4 terms. So we have made it in the 2 terms. So like x square will come as it is, and this, the second bracket term is in itself in, they have 3 terms in this. So here if you observe very closely, we can see that we can apply this identity which was a square plus 2ab plus b square. and which is equal to a plus b whole square. So this how we will do. We have to start comparing. We have to start understanding the terms very closely. Okay, so we have all these three identities which we can use. Now we will compare the left hand side of the identity with this second bracket term. So we will find that a is equal to y, okay, and this b is equal to 1. So we only have to compare these two terms. The middle terms, if you see, 2ab will be equal to 2 into y into 1, that is equal to 2y. Now we will write the right hand side term, which is equal to our identity a plus b. So here with our comparison, we can see we will write y plus 1 whole square. Okay, so y plus 1 we have written. So now this was our first identity. Now in the third step, we have to use the other identity, which you can see when we have the two terms and both are in the square form. So which identity we use? We use this identity that is very familiar to you now. A square minus b square is equal to a plus b, a minus b, sorry. So here we will compare and we will see this. First we have to a plus b, that is x plus y plus 1, and then we have to use the a minus b, which is x minus in bracket y minus 1. Children, when you have the two terms inside the bracket and outside is minus, so automatically you apply one extra bracket from yourself and then you open the bracket, and hence you got the value x plus y plus 1 and then x minus y minus 1, outside minus sign, so you have to change the sign. So this is the end of our solution as we have unlike terms. So here the last question of this video, we have 502 square minus 498 square. Super easy question. Simply you can see both the terms are in square. Start the comparison, which is a is equal to 502, b is equal to 498. So you know what you have to do. You have to apply the values and apply the identity, that is a square minus b square is equal to a plus b and a minus b. Okay, so this was this is going to be the next step. We have to add ones and we have to subtract ones. 502 plus 498 in one bracket and 502 minus 498 in the other bracket. So when you will solve, what you will get? 98 plus 2 is, this is a simple mentally calculation. For 98 plus 2 is 500 and 500 is 1000. So you can do as you are comfortable with, and 502 minus 498 is 4. Now you will multiply and you will get 4000 as your answer. So this was the few basic question based on the factorization method. I hope it is clear to you all. And if you have any doubt, children, please do write in the comment box. Very soon, two more parts of the factorization topic only, which is beneficial for class 8 and 7 as well, both the classes. And I'm going to share those video links very soon to you. Thanks for watching, children. Bye.